welcome back to the channel and welcome if you are new. In today's video I'm going to be sharing my completed pages for the month of February. So I can't believe that we're in March already. February, even though it had an extra day, it seems to have just completely flown by. So yeah, I managed to get a few pages done and I've got one WIP to share with you guys for this month. So I'll go ahead and move these out the way and we'll get started. So the first book that I'm going to share with you guys is by Lulu Mayo, A Million Sea Creatures. So this is a new book for me and I decided that I needed to do a picture in it straight away because the illustrations in here are just super cute. And it was Valentine's Day. Sorry, I just knocked the camera. There we go. And it was Valentine's Day, so I decided to do this lovely picture of the two seahorses with the big love heart in the middle. And because it had like a love heart shape around it with the shells as well, I thought that would be a really good one to do for Valentine's Day. And as you can see, I finished it on Valentine's Day. So I'll just bring it up so that you guys can take a closer look. So I used the Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils for this. So I've now got the 100 set. Really liking them. I think they worked really well on this paper as well, so I was quite impressed with them. But yeah, just a super cute page to do and a lot of fun to colour. So that's the first one. Next I've got one from Johanna Basford's book Small Victories. So this one I did as a colour along on my channel and it is finally completed. So we've got the 4 little houses there, all with different backgrounds. So again, this one was a lot of fun to colour, get to use lots of different colours and make it all look different, each little sort of picture. So that was that one. And I'm currently working on a new colour along on this page. So I've done 2 so far. So both of these are now live on my channel if you guys want to do the colour along. And I've got another 4 to do for this page, so stay tuned for future videos. So that's everything from that book. Next I'm going to share with you my WIP. So this again is another new book, Disney's Love Stories, and I got this one because of Valentine's Day. I thought it would be nice to do a picture in here. So the picture that I decided to do was Jasmine and Aladdin. But I haven't finished it yet. I've still got a few more bits of colouring to do on here. So stay tuned for next month and you'll see the finished page. But it's looking okay so far, so I just need to get that one finished. And then next I've got one from Tales from the Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carlson. Again, another new book. I've been buying quite a few new books recently, so if you guys want me to do like an updated my colouring book collection video just so that you guys can see all the books that I've got, let me know in the comments down below because I can always film that for you. So this one I decided to go ahead and start with the first page in here. So it's like a little introductory page and I wanted to test out the mediums to see how they worked and if they were going to bleed through onto the paper. So I used the Neocolor 2s for this to do like the background and all of this sort of galaxy effect inside of the bottle itself. So the Neocolor 2s worked nice in here. It has creased up the paper a little bit. I might have used a little bit too much water, but I'm quite happy with the result and how they all blended together. And then just to add a final few details, I went in with the Black Widow pencils and a gold gel pen for the little stars that are inside the bottle. But the Black Widow pencils, I just added a bit of extra shadow to the leaves and to this top section here with the cork. But again, a nice little picture to complete. And I'm looking forward to doing other pages in this book as well, because there's some lovely pictures in here to do. And I think this book will be really good as well when it comes up to Halloween, because there's a few that you could colour for Halloween. So yeah, super excited to get colouring in that book. Next I've got one from Fairy Homes by Jade Summer. So this one I shared with you guys last month, and it was a whip. I'd literally just done a tiny bit with alcohol marker. So for this one I used the alcohol markers to do a base on the boot itself, the flowers and the leaves, and then this brown in the background. And then I went in with the Brute Furnace square pencils and added some shadow details into all of these sort of like leaves and mud, all of the petals and things. Then for the sky, I went in with the Inktense pencils. So I thought I'd try them out in here and see how they work. And they worked all right on this paper. It has wrinkled a little bit, but that's to be expected. It's only sort of cheap copy paper, I believe. So not the best quality, but it still came out quite nicely. And then I used some white gel pen to go around the clouds in the sky and to go around the black lines on the bunny to make him look more of a white bunny, because I wanted him to be white so that he really stood out in the picture, because everything else was quite dark. So I'll just bring it up so that you guys can take a closer look. So that's the sky and the flowers. And then down here we've got the lovely little bunny and the little bits of greenery. But yeah, I was quite pleased with how this one came out, and it was a lot of fun to do because I got to use all different mediums as well. So another one completed. And then another new book. I got the Disney 100 Magical Movie Colouring Book. So again, this is a really nice book. It's bigger than most of the other books. It's like a A4, I'd say, maybe a little bit bigger, but it's got all different scenes from different movies that you can colour in. So it's going to be a lot of fun to do, and I wanted to sort of try out the different mediums in this book as well. So what I did was I used some Neocolor 2s for Woody's background and for Elsa's background, and then for Mickey and Simba I used Inktense pencils just to try and see how they would work, if they would bleed through. I didn't get any bleed through, and the paper's not that crinkled, so it worked quite nicely. I also used a watercolor gold for this edging on all 4 pictures, but I'll just bring it up so that you guys can take a closer look. So I used the Artex pencils for all of the actual characters themselves and adding some shadow in as well. And then down here we've got Mickey and Elsa, and I added some stickles to her dress as well to try and make that look a little bit shiny. I don't know if that'll pick up on camera. Hopefully it does. And then obviously the gold watercolor is metallic as well, so depending on what way you look at that, that's sort of shiny as well. But yeah, this one was a lot of fun to colour and just to sort of test out the mediums and see what I can use, because a lot of these pictures I've got quite a lot of background space. So if I'm going to be adding Inktense or Neocolor 2s, I just wanted to make sure that they wouldn't sort of bleed through the paper and ruin the page behind, because it's not single-sided. But yeah, that was everything that I coloured this month, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.